Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark and OfferUp. It's a beautiful Super Bowl Sunday morning here in Las Vegas and I decided to stop into Goodwill. So let's go thrifting! First in the door I saw this really sweet cat. And something about it attracted me. I liked the shape, I liked the lines, and I liked the fact that it was realistic. But I knew I'd seen it before and I couldn't place it. So I was just standing there, and then it occurred to me that it's an Avon perfume bottle. And Avon just doesn't do very well online, so I left him there. Tucked down on the bottom shelf, I found this really nice parrot tropical themed pedestal candle holder. Unfortunately, it had the remains of a TJ Maxx sticker on the bottom, and there was only one. I would assume they were originally sold in pairs. Also, it would have been really awkward and heavy to ship safely, so I did leave that for somebody else. On the shelf there is a Wedgewood ivy pattern baker dish, and that reappears later. This is a Holland mold, sort of Lefton style holly leaf little candy dish. I really liked it, and I was so excited that I didn't notice it was really chipped and cracked and repaired, so that got put back. This is a party light giraffe themed tea light holder. I really like the colours and the giraffe silhouettes, and although they don't sell for very much online, that went in my cart. Back there is a vintage ceramic napkin salt and pepper holder in the shape of a donkey. Now I noticed that the salt and pepper shakers were missing, but I put it in my cart in the hopes that they'd just got separated in the store and they were somewhere else on a different shelf. But unfortunately, I didn't find them, so I ended up putting him back as well. This is a Scentsy wax tray that goes on top of their wax diffuser ceramic lights. And Goodwill frequently separates those too. So I was hoping to find the bottom part, and I didn't, but I took it anyway because often people lose theirs or break theirs, and they do sell quite well on eBay. This was a Mexican Talavera style vase with a bird on it. I really liked it, but unfortunately it was so chippy that I left it. This swan, I was excited. I thought it was a Fenton ceramic or glass swan, but it was actually plastic. Now this whiskey bottle is quite collectible. Let me say this right. It's Ishkabau Irish whiskey, and they do sell quite well on eBay, so I grabbed that for $2.99, I think it was. I also liked this Pier 1 vase. It was just a nice, sleek, ultra-modern shape. That was $3.99, and it had no chips and no cracks, and I took that. Lots of candles as usual. I really like the colours of this wax burner, but it was quite light and not very well made, so I didn't take that one. They still had quite a lot of Christmas stuff on the shelves. Easter was a bit limited. I did like these bunnies, but not for resale. Here's all the Christmas. Still lots of bits about. And strangely, they're not really discounted either. I did like this reindeer plaque. It says, "Oh dear, Christmas is here," but it was a bit damaged at the top, unfortunately. That bowl wasn't as heavy as it looked. It was just a mass-marketed piece, I think. Now, I actually collect glass Christmas trees, both the canisters like that one and the solid ones. These are great. These are San Miguel recycled glass snowmen glasses, and they were only 99 cents each. So those went in my cart very quickly. Moving along to the mug section, they had tons of mugs today. I like the cobalt blue glass there, but it said Adidas on it, unfortunately. And then there was also a mug that looked like it could be Le Creuset. It had the same ribs as the little ramekin dishes do, but it wasn't. It was quite lightweight. On the lookout for unique Starbucks mugs, vintage mugs, anything that catches my eye is interesting. Over here in a minute are some vintage green glass mugs with a reindeer, maybe moose or reindeer theme, and if it was closer to Christmas, I would probably pick those up, but they are a bit festive, so I didn't get those. I maybe should have. If they're still there next time I go, I might pick those up. There's a little Union Jack mug I thought was quite sweet, but it's a bit chippy, so I didn't take it. Moving into the clear glass now. Loads of clear glass. Had a really good find though. The Don Julio Tequila Margarita glasses. And I found my first one there, and then I looked up and there were more, and then I looked over and there were even more. So I actually, all said and done, ended up with 8 of those, which is really great. I will probably sell 4 plus 4 of those. I think the last one I find coming up in a second here. Yes, there it is, back there, number 8. Don Julio Tequila. There's a little shot glass on its side there, and I noticed there were some on the top shelf, so I put him back with his friends. There he goes. Here's a Starbucks mug. I always look those up. This one wasn't very desirable though, so I ended up leaving it. That was $4. 4 armies, $4 on the red label, which is not discounted. These were really sweet little plastic tea bag holders. They appeared to be vintage, and blue tag was half off, so those were $2. I really like this vintage white glass bake mixing bowl, and I was going to get it for myself until I noticed the huge cracks on the bottom there. That was a real shame. There's a massive pumpkin tureen on the top shelf. Don't forget to check the top and bottom shelves really well, because a lot of people miss stuff up high and down low. This was quite an interesting tile. It was red glass with palm tree silhouettes on it. I had to take a look to see if it was signed, but as I looked closely, I realized it wasn't very good quality, and it appeared to be flash glass painted and not red all the way through, unfortunately. This was a sweet little tea bag holder. Step up to the plate, but I didn't fancy paying $3 for it. It's a modern chocolate or coffee pot. And a modern little appetizer tray. It said, "Treat yourself." I liked this little square ceramic dish, Ceramica Cuore, made in Italy. And I picked that up because of the subject matter, corkscrew and the cork, quite good. This is a Port Merion, really heavy serving dish. I loved it. It was new, but it was, as I said, super heavy and $20, red tag. Thought this Wilton bunny face mold would be good for Easter, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite scratched and dented, unfortunately, so I left him for somebody else. Coming up is my find of the day. This was a Nordicware tree stump bunt pan. You can see the Nordicware stamp there. And those sell really well on eBay. Studio Nova bowl, very heavy. Oh, this is good. This was a Corel ivy leaf spoon. I've sold this pattern in the past, and it's quite desirable. That was $1.99. This was a set of golf coasters. Unfortunately, the corners were really chipped, and I wrestled with it, but ended up leaving that. These were swizzle sticks, a lot of swizzle stick. They almost look like bamboo, but I thought they'd be a real nightmare to ship those, so I didn't get them. Oh, this was good. This is a Larry Johnson Hornets poster. Appears to be vintage, and I think it was only $1.49. So that went in my cart. This was a little cross-stitch coaster set and frame. It's quite patriotic, but it wasn't that good quality, so I left that. I did pick up this. It's a vintage inlaid trinket box, and these do quite well for me. I like this one because it really had some age, and it was very intricate and a nice design. On the next aisle, there was this Safari Club International collector plate. I hadn't seen it before, and I thought I'd give it a go on eBay. As you can see, there's different items all over the place. There's boots in the metal section, so it's good to check every single aisle, high and low, because you just never know what they're going to put where, or if somebody might have moved something to where it doesn't belong. This sugar skull was interesting. It was a plaque, not very good quality, but that theme does really well in figurines and leggings and sweatshirts, especially close to Halloween or Day of the Dead. Lots of ceramic vases, glass, lots of colours. There's a handkerchief vase there. I did like this picture, but unfortunately it had a huge crack down the front. $13. I like this too. It reminded me of a strawberry clear glass. If that's there next time, I might get it. There's the Wedgewood Baker I saw earlier at the front of the store. Somebody must have thought about getting it and moved it over. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a lid, but I suppose it could be used as a planter. But it was so heavy that I didn't want to deal with it. These looked vintage, but unfortunately they weren't marked. They were nice though, and there was a set of the larger plates on the shelf below there, wheat sheaves. I loved these fish plates, but unfortunately they were plastic. Roosters are really popular at the moment. This is a kitchen curtain tier and swag set in the rooster theme, and blue was half off, so that ended up costing me $2.50. In the art section, it's always good to have a look through. I found this balloon print by Alexandra Churchill. She's quite popular on eBay, so that's where I shall list that. It was $3.99. And lastly, a framed Frank Lloyd Wright print. Really liked this one. And his prints go for really good money on eBay. They go quite high. I paid $7.99 for this. If you're enjoying the video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for a haul of everything I brought home with me. Here on my table is everything that made it to the checkout. The Alexandra Churchill framed hot air balloon print, $3.99. The Frank Lloyd Wright framed print, $7.99. The Roosters themed kitchen curtain tier and swag set, $2.50. The vintage Larry Johnson Hornets poster, $1.49. The glass Christmas tree candy jar that's going in my collection, $2.99. The modern Pier 1 vase, $3.99. The vintage stack of tea bag holders, $2. The wood and inlay trinket box, $1.99. The Scentsy wax tray for the wax diffusers was 50 cents. Blue was half off yesterday. And incidentally, a really good tip for getting wax out of these trays is to pop them in the freezer overnight. In the morning, the wax will just slide out of the tray. Here is the Ceramica Cuore corkscrew and cork plate, $2.99. The Corelle Ivy serving spoon, $1.99. Set of 8 Don Julio Tequila glasses, 35 cents each. San Miguel recycled glass snowmen glasses, 99 cents each for 4. Party Light giraffe silhouette candle holder, $1.99. The Safari Club International Collector Plate, $3.99. The Ishkabau Irish Whiskey Jug, $2.99. And my big score of the day was this Nordicware Christmas Stump de Noël Bundt Cake Pan, $4.99. Now these go, believe it or not, for about $100 on eBay at the moment. So I was just thrilled with that. Thank you again so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!